Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tiny English. We are so happy you could join us today. I'm May.
Hi guys, I'm Gray. It's great to see you all again. We're here in our living room, just chilling on the sofa after a long week.
That's right, and it got us thinking about a really important topic, free time. We all love having free time, but sometimes it just disappears, and we wonder where it all went.
So true. So in today's episode, we're going to have a relaxed chat about how to spend our free time more effectively. We're not talking about being busy all the time, but about finding a nice mix of relaxing and doing things that make us feel good.
Exactly. The goal is to share some simple ideas and, of course, help you learn useful English words and phrases along the way. Think of it as a cozy chat between friends.
Before we get into our main conversation, let's quickly look at a few key words you'll hear us use. This will make it much easier to follow along.
First up, we have the word hobby. A hobby is an activity that you do regularly in your free time for pleasure, like reading, painting, or playing an instrument.
Next is the word productive. Being productive means you are doing something that achieves a result or creates something. It's the feeling of getting things done.
Then we have the verb to recharge. When you recharge, you rest and relax to get your energy back, just like charging a phone battery.
Another great word is balance. Balance is when different things exist in equal, correct amounts. In our case, we'll talk about finding a balance between work, rest, and play.
And finally, the adjective accomplished. When you feel accomplished, you feel proud and successful because you have finished something or done something well.
Let's do a quick review. Hobby, productive, recharge, balance, and accomplished. Got those? Awesome.
All right, let's get comfortable and talk about how we can make our weekends feel a little more meaningful.
So, May, how was your last weekend? Did you do anything fun or interesting?
Honestly, it was okay, but it went by so fast. I had all these plans in my head. I wanted to read a book, maybe go for a long walk, and clean up my closet.
That sounds like a good plan. So, did you do all of that?
Not really. I ended up spending most of Saturday just scrolling through social media on my phone. Before I knew it, it was evening. Then on Sunday, I watched a whole season of a TV show. It was relaxing, I guess, but I didn't feel very good about it afterwards. I felt like I wasted my time.
Oh, I know that feeling so well. It's so easy to do. You think, I'll just watch one episode, and then 5 hours later, you're still on the sofa. It feels good in the moment, but then you feel a bit guilty, right?
Exactly. It's this strange cycle. You're tired from the week, so you want to do nothing to recharge. But doing nothing for too long makes you feel unproductive and almost more tired.
You've described it perfectly. It's the challenge of finding the right balance. We need rest, of course. Our brains and bodies need that downtime. But we also want to feel like we've made the most of our precious free time.
Right. I don't want every minute to be productive, but I do want to feel like I've done something that makes me happy or proud, even if it's just something small.
I think the first step is just realizing that we fall into these habits. Now that we know, maybe we can think of some simple strategies to change things up a bit.
I would love that. I need some new ideas.
Well, one thing that has helped me a little bit is setting a very small, achievable goal for the weekend. It's not about creating a long to-do list, but just choosing one thing I want to do.
One thing? That sounds manageable. What kind of things have you chosen?
It can be anything, really. For example, last weekend, my one goal was to try a new recipe for dinner on Saturday. It was a hobby I wanted to get back into. So I spent some time looking for a recipe, buying the ingredients, and then cooking.
How did that make you feel?
It was great. The rest of the day was still very lazy. I watched movies and relaxed. But because I completed that one goal, I felt so accomplished. I had a delicious meal that I made myself, and it made the whole day feel more satisfying.
That's a really inspiring way to look at it. It's not about filling your day, but about adding one meaningful moment to it. I could try that. Maybe my goal for this weekend could be to spend 1 hour reading my book with no phone distractions.
That's a perfect example. It's a small commitment, and once you do it, you'll feel great. Then you can go back to relaxing without any guilt. It creates a much healthier balance.
I really like this idea. It feels less overwhelming than trying to plan out the entire weekend. What other kinds of hobbies or projects could work for this?
The possibilities are endless. It could be a creative hobby like painting, drawing, or playing an instrument. Or it could be something active, like going for a bike ride or trying a new walking trail.
It could even be a practical project, like organizing a bookshelf or planting some herbs in a pot. Anything that gives you that little feeling of, I did it.
Precisely. The key is to choose something you genuinely want to do, not something you feel you have to do. It should be fun and rewarding.
This conversation has been so helpful. I feel more motivated already. But I have one more question. Is it ever okay to just do nothing? Is it okay to have a day where you are completely unproductive?
Not only is it okay, I think it's absolutely necessary. We can't be on all the time. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do for your mind and body is to give it a complete rest.
So scheduling time to do nothing is also a valid way to spend free time effectively.
I believe so. Think of it as a planned recharge. You can decide, on Sunday morning, I am not going to set an alarm. I will stay in my pajamas and do whatever I feel like, even if it's just staring out the window.
When you put it like that, it sounds wonderful. It removes the guilt from it because it's a conscious choice. You're not wasting time, you're investing in your well-being.
That's the perfect way to phrase it. Investing in your well-being. So, the ideal weekend isn't one that's packed with activities. It's one that has a healthy balance.
A little bit of rest and pure relaxation to recharge, a little bit of a fun hobby or a small project to feel accomplished, and maybe some time spent with friends or family.
Exactly. It's about being intentional with our time. Instead of letting the weekend just happen to us, we can gently guide it in a direction that makes us happier and more fulfilled.
I feel so much better about this. My new plan for this weekend is to try your one goal method. I'll read my book for an hour, and I will also schedule some time to just relax, guilt-free.
That sounds like a perfect plan. I think you'll have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Gray. This was a great chat.
We hope our conversation gave you some ideas for your own free time. Now it's your turn to practice the English we used.
Yes, it's time for our listen and repeat activity. I'm going to say a sentence from our chat, and we want you to say it out loud. This is great practice for your speaking skills. Ready?
Let's start with this one. I feel like I wasted my time.
Here's the next one, a very important concept. It's important to find the right balance.
Now, a sentence about a small goal. I set a goal to try a new recipe.
This is about that wonderful feeling of achievement. It made me feel so accomplished.
And one more, about the importance of rest. Sometimes you need to do nothing to recharge.
Fantastic work, everyone! Keep practicing like that. Now for our interactive prompt. I have a question for you. We talked about different hobbies and activities today, from reading and cooking to organizing and walking. Now, I want you to think about yourself. What is a hobby you enjoy, or a new hobby you would like to try?
It could be anything at all. Maybe you like playing video games, learning a language, gardening, or fixing things. There are no boring hobbies.
Try to form a sentence in your mind. You could say, "My favorite hobby is," or "I would like to try." Thinking about how to express your own interests is a fantastic way to improve your English.
And that's our chat for today. We hope you found it relaxing and helpful. We definitely feel more prepared for the weekend now.
We talked about the importance of finding a balance in our free time, setting small, achievable goals to feel accomplished, and also giving ourselves permission to recharge. It's all about making our free time work for us.
If you enjoyed this chill conversation, please give our video a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow and lets us know you like this style of video.
And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to Tiny English and hitting that notification bell. We would love for you to join our community and learn with us in our future videos.
Now, for our question of the day. We were inspired by our own conversation, and now we want to be inspired by you. What is one small goal you would like to accomplish next weekend?
It could be anything: reading a chapter of a book, calling a friend, trying one new yoga pose, or anything else. Let us know in the comments below. We can all motivate each other. Thank you so much for watching.
Until next time, take care and have a wonderful and balanced week. Bye, everyone.